Stability. Thank you, ATF. That's fucking stupid. This is how it was intended to be used, and I'm properly using the SIG arm brace. Silly. Everyone, so I wanted to just really quickly talk about something going on today with the whole pistol brace dilemma. I wasn't initially going to be talking about this necessarily because it's, as of right now, all that we know is that the Honey Badger, their SB Tactical Conjunction whole rifle setup or whole pistol setup is being considered by the ATF to be a short-barreled rifle. There isn't really any information as to why specifically they're choosing that specific brace on that specific firearm to be considered a rifle stock. It's very vague and ambiguous. There was a few months ago, Matt Gaetz, he's a congressman, senator, whatever. He put out a letter saying that him and his colleagues were trying to get in contact with the ATF and stop them from doing this sort of arbitrary thing. Apparently in August, beginning of August, Q received a cease and desist letter saying, hey, don't make these anymore because we are considering them to be rifles and short barrel rifles that need to be regulated per the NFA. It's kind of ridiculous. There's been many braces in the past. It's kind of, as they've evolved, they've gotten more and more stock-like, which is, you know, maybe we were pushing the limits on it, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's an unconstitutional infringement. A lot of people are worrying, what do I need to do? A lot of people asked me specifically, hey, Reno, are you still putting your braces on your guns? Well, since I don't specifically own a Honey Badger, and I'm assuming most of the people watching this channel don't also specifically own a Honey Badger, there is no concern specifically yet. Problem is, we've seen this, you know, everybody said when the bump stock ban went through that, hey, you know, the next thing to go is the braces, and I mean, I would not doubt if we see something going forward in the future, which is why we need to take action and why specifically I want to talk about the Firearms Policy Coalition, this link to take action here. The FPC statement on ATF cease and desist to Q LLC regarding the Honey Badger pistol status as a purported short-barreled rifle. This is something that as of right now, you know, it's not necessarily affecting your normal pistol braces. Now, there are some guns like the Noveske pistol lowers that have the same exact brace setup, but they haven't contacted Noveske about it. It's specifically just about the Q Honey Badger, which again is odd, but if you have a SBA4 or an SBM4 or an SBA3, those kind of braces like that, currently those aren't going to be affected. But, you know, I very likely see this going further, and I'm not pleased about that. I think this is something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. I wasn't initially going to talk about this, but when I saw that the Firearms Policy Coalition had a way to take action, I wanted to just share this with you guys. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. Obviously, we all disagree with this, but this is kind of ridiculous that this is where we are. I think we all were hoping that when Trump was elected, this kind of thing wouldn't happen, and hopefully he directs the ATF to make a clarifying statement and to redact this. It's just one of those things that when you live in the era of walking around and working around the NFA. The ATF is going to change their mind at any given time, or they can change their mind at any given time, and it appears as if this time it's specifically affecting Q. If you have any questions, like I said, drop a comment down below. I'm going to leave a link to the Firearms Policy Coalition website down below. You know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace.